Now a sword in my hands, just a will that won't break. I've seen modest terror tremble, felt every quake. Sam carried Frodo when he couldn't go on. Now I carry that heart even when hope is gone. Then came Gandalf's staff, lit the sky. Even the darkest times still let light fly. From Isengard fall to Helm's Deep's last stand. I rise with the brave, not just sword in hand. Don't fight for crowns, I don't kneel to fate. I stand like Eowyn, I won't hesitate. Aragorn's cry, Theoden's charge in the fray. I'm the flame in the dusk of the break of day. I don't fight for crowns, I don't kneel to fate. I stand like Eowyn, I won't hesitate. Aragorn's cry, Theoden's charge in the fray. I'm the flame in the dusk, the break of day. Fellow of the rings, I give it all. From Moria's dark to Mount Doomfall. Fellow, beyond the pain, we fight till it's over, we rise again. From ashes we rise, we answer the call. We stand for the light, we are one for all. Born with the fire like smog in the air, but I learned from Boromir, beware despair. Power corrupts, the ring's heavy price. Gollum fell chasing it twice. I saw Denethor fall, blinded by fear, while Faramir stood, silent but clear. Galadriel's grace, but a fire inside. She passed on the test, while others just lied. I'm not just a fighter, I'm light through the shade. Like Legolas swift, and Gimli unafraid. From Rivendell's peace to the Black Gate's cry, I rise like the eagles, I will not die. Fellow, we give it all. From the Shire to Shadow, we heed the call. Fellow, beyond the flame, with hearts unbroken, we rise again. Through trolls and wraiths, we rise through the fall. We stand for the weak, we are one for all. Fellow, through fire and stone, from ends that march to thrones overthrown. Fellow, no fear remains, even Sauron's shadow breaks at our name. We carry the ring, we answer the call. We stand as the light, we are one for all. I am here with the fellow of the rings.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday, and welcome to another session of Fellow of the Rings live streams. How's everybody doing? Eduardo, always here the whole week. Very first comment, what's up, La, my man, La, how you doing? Got Buffalo in the house. Rodrigo, boa noite pra você também. We got Soldier 84. Gregory, don't have to, put your in-game name anymore. I know who you are. What's up, Ingas? My boy Ingas in the house. Helm, Rayo, Thanatos. We got Spelios, Warpath, Moscow. Look at this. Beautiful people joining the stream tonight. And we finally have some action. What happened to me? Oh man, did I just hit? I hit nothing. I just did siege. I did siege with my army. Sheesh. All right, 102 down to 102,000. Bro, that grain, ain't that some good stuff, isn't it? I worked very hard, Thanatos, to get 100K in grain, my man. Extremely, extremely hard. Where's my team? Where did it go? Did I bring back these guys? Oh yeah, they're back in the settlement now. He really is a farm, isn't he? Yeah, I mean, I farmed this season, man. Farmed hard. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Is this a coincidence? Again, like I said, guys, I'm just saying things as I see. I have no intel, but look how interesting it is that Angmar took this pass here earlier today. Now they've taken this one, and Arnor has taken all of these. Is Arnor and Angmar in a joint mission to take out Linden? I don't know. Angus, I did move my base, man. I was in doubt if I was going to do it or not. And at the end of the day, I think it was good that we moved here. To be honest, Linden deserves it. Well, you know, the judge is the season. Whatever teams decide to do. As long, in my case, like I said, you know, we rented for almost 2 hours yesterday about how people play the game. And funny enough, a lot of people have been commenting, sending me messages that, hey, I'm glad. Moscow, nothing to see in the west. Just stream the east. Nice. Now, people are like, hey, I'm actually glad that you brought that stuff, that conversation up. I feel a lot of people. I mean, let me read a comment here. I'm not gonna say who it is, unless he's cool for me to say. And I think it's cool, you know, if people having the same similar attitude. Say, hey, what's up? I watched your stream, your yesterday's stream. Loved your conversation about how we should play the game. At the end of the day, it's a war game. It should be as such. Good luck with the fights. And then he said, no, he commented again later. He said, I've had strong discussions with certain teams about this type of topic. People are very cautious, it seems now, to just continue to fight your opponent. People want to be nice. People label other toxic. This is very true. This is very true. People label others toxic not because how we act, but because we beat them. How is that toxic? It's a crazy state we are in, and I'm happy you talked about it. All right, man. I appreciate it. And so I actually, coincidentally, it felt, you know, that topic was brought up. So I'm glad it did. And I hope that it helps, you know, teams to understand that it is, you know, North and South Korea. What the heck? Oh, what? Oh, got it. Okay, so look at the look at this friendly setup, guys. Oh, couldn't we just love, you know, North? I mean, let's call it this: North and South America here, or North and Central, whatever you guys want to call it. You know, the UK and France border here. Look at this beautiful line here of respecting each other's boundaries over here. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. All right. You do what you feel needs to be done. And like I said, I think the guy, you know, the player that sent me the message, he's very true. People don't call you toxic because you're having a bad behavior. They call you toxic because you're winning in a war game. So that makes no sense, you know. What's up, Noah B? What's up, Super Cal, Lord Zoro, Nazgul, Quato? Quato, by the way, I was up before 8 o'clock. So I appreciate, you know, your worry last night. But we were there. Like I promised we would. What's up, Saint? What's up, Ark? Gotta see, everybody's wanting to see what the PvP is looking like. Well, let me show you guys. Let's look at first. Let's look at the pins, right? We got the biggest pin right now, I believe. 41 million. 4 teams. No mashing in the middle of the pass, not of the map. And we got a couple more pins over here. These guys are still fighting. I guess, you know, there's probably just, look, let's maybe do something here, but they're still fighting each other. At least it's what the pings, you know, the pins are saying. So 4.2, 4.2. I mean, compared to 41 million, guys. Come on. Just kidding. Whew. So we're sitting here trying to take the pass. They took the pass. So Airboard this morning took the pass. The game glitched. All this crazy stuff when you have, you know, a bunch of people at the same time in the same place. We had probably over 200 armies around this area. Erebor, Maddox did upload a video of them taking the pass. I think they had over 350, 400 armies over here, and they took the pass fairly quickly. Now, that's not the only thing that happened. A few hours later, they came in over 400. There you go. They came east, all the way east, and took the pass on our side as well. There was no, like, from what I remember, there wasn't a chance to even respond to this attack because we didn't have fortresses over here. We didn't have any forts over here either. We had nothing over here. And so they took it and they started spreading south and west. For now, it seems, at least on this side, is getting a little bit contained. You know, we got this over here. We got this setting over here, and you know, we're doing pretty good over here. Now the question is, how is this side looking? They took quite a few tiles to block us from pathing over here. They're taking some tiles here. How far west are they now? That's the question. Are they over here? See, look, they're not here yet. At least these tiles are still here. Okay, so they haven't moved all the way west yet, potentially because they saw us going for the passes. So there's a lot of A tiles, man. Look, if people complaining about grain, we got grain everywhere in our side of the passes over here. You guys doing not having grain to fight, man? I'm gonna have to drop some of the other tiles very, very soon for more grain, because grain is going like, even though 100,000 is still going like this. It's crazy. Probably gonna have to drop some in a little bit to go for some grain. I did move my base. Show God step border, please. Yeah, Smack, I think I just did that. Linden land in between us, and we have nowhere else to go. So yeah, I got you, Law. I got you. No worries. Law. You sound a lot like the salty dub world chat commentator. What's up with that? We're just playing the game, brother. I agree. I'm just kidding, Law. Come on. Happy Friday. I haven't drink. I don't drink. So maybe somebody did this. Somebody did something to this water here. How come I use seafarers? Well, seafarers are quite good, you know. Are they as good as guardians, for example? It depends what you want to do. So the cool thing about seafarers, let's look at a report here really quick. Where do I have? So let's look at seafarers. So seafarers they take 30% less damage. So You don't have to stack as much defense on them as you would with guardians, correct? They're taking 30% less damage. Nice thing about this is if you're using them for more than just being on your damage dealers, if you're using them on a troop formation like on Isildur or King of Man, this 15% is actually quite nice. So they can kind of be played both ways, both as a unit for your tanks or your damage dealers, as well as for your troop formation. So in my case, that I do have a troop formation that I will be testing. Wow, we got 74 people watching. That's amazing, guys. I'm gonna be playing a little bit with this build a little bit later, mostly troop damage, and so having seafarers is good because I can switch between those two types of setups. Whereas guardians, you can't. Guardians have basically little to no damage. They only really serve well for your damage dealers. So that's why seafarers. So there's three good units if you want to run on your damage dealers. You got your guardians, your standard melee small units. You have woodmen. Woodmen are nice because of the evasion. They got good stats as well, but they also got the evasion, which is really nice. Also, then you have your seafarers. In terms of small units, those are three of the best ones. You also then you can go cavalry and large units. I think on the first day when we streamed, I talked a little bit about how I like to set things up. I don't like having the same size of unit in my formation if I can avoid it. So I'll show you guys some examples. Oh, that's true as well, Law. Wusses are quite good as well because they give initiative. Good point. They give initiative. Well, let me send. Everybody's sending, so might as well go. This is what sucks about streaming and playing at the same time, because you guys can see exactly like when I click, when I go. But it is what it is, right? There's nothing I can really do about that. So either I stream or don't stream. That's why the days that I was farming, I didn't stream. So wusses, the nice thing about them is, where are they? Probably didn't use them recently. So let's go back here to the base. Where are the wusses? The Moses. So we got these guys, and they give initiative to both the unit and the commander. So in this case, you don't even have to run speed gear on your damage dealers, which is quite nice. I'm still not sure of their, of how they compare stack against the others, but they are still quite good. Yes, I can stream with delay. I can. I believe I can. Now, yeah, I could probably do that. Might be a good idea. Oof, we took out a couple. I'm going to pull back. I don't want to get wasted on this one. Oh, nice. 92K, guys. 92K. So we took out one. Barely. Kitten. One of the hot. Oof. Z1. The reason why I'm running Gandalf the Gray and not Gandalf the White is to kind of balance both my team ace, if you may. Because, Saruman and Bjorn are both very powerful, whereas Shadow and Dane, not sure yet if they're as powerful together. So giving Gandalf the White just give a little extra oomph. Hercules. Who is Hercules? Wow. That was not a good match. That was not a good trade-off for me. Like I like to analyze it. Not when the guy's running an unascended shadow. Okay. 194, that's good. 283, not bad. Not bad at all. But still, need a bit more, maybe defense on him. Okay, no worries. Taran says, you said earlier that I needed to fight more because you're in front of me. Let's see where we are at. Merit-wise, I'm in position 67 currently. Behind Netherese, Ton Bombadil. Ooh, behind 57. 57 is an old Claw member. Drazzle, Loopy, Dig Duck. Dig Duck is climbing. I think I might have passed you, Thanatos, no? Because you got Alexander here. I think I passed you. Oh, okay. Got no stamina. Yep, I just passed you. Good. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to be fighting for that top spot all season. So how much have we taken out? Down to 87K, guys. Down to 87,000. Nice. I have to go back to the game for the final part. What final part? There's no final part. We're just sending. That's all we're doing. We're full sending right now. I actually need to look at something really quick. This is 56 out of 60. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just looking at something really quick. Don't get scared of what you might see. I just want to see something here really fast. It's 56 out of 60. Ice Grim discuss. Has anyone ever considered trying a physical damage dealing weapon on a focus commander? What's up, Avicii? Nazgo, I'm working on that. So, has anyone ever tried to run a hit using this? You know, I know it drops your minimum to 48, and with the damage weapon or the focus damage is. Oh, I gotta switch back to. Where's Bard? You know, it's 50, 54, 56. So you gain 8 or lose 8, but also your maximum goes to 68. Is Bard any good? Worth investing? Or should I go for Dane and Bjorn? By instinct, if you want to do well consistently, go for one of those two. I might have to try this. I was just thinking. I know, like I said, I know that the minimum goes down a lot, but you know, in the average game, you might have some fights where you're doing extremely well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Omir. If it averages the same, then it might not be so bad to run it. What do you guys think? Should I try this? Open a poll really quick here. You know, send if what wins? Should I send Saruman with the gold axe? Yes or no? There you go. I might have to try it offline then later because everybody's saying no. That's true. That's true. That's why I would consider exchange. I mean, that's why I would consider exchanging this for. Oh, where is it? For something like this. What the? I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's why I'm not. It's because I'm not level 50 yet. Right. So if I switched, I could run something like this, and still have 249 focus. What do you guys think? Not worth it? Not worth a try? That's true. That's true. What I'm trying to see here. What I'm trying to see is my idea is trying to see just how much damage he can do. Can he get close to doing, consistently 150, 160 on a regular basis? Okay, we got 54 people. I guess it's a no. I'm gonna give you guys a few more moments here, and then I'll close the poll. Ramiro, yeah, I voted no, but you should try. Okay, we got 50% saying, oh, you guys are tipping. You guys are tipping. Oh, 54% saying yes now. I'll give another 15, 20 seconds. And we'll send it once and see what happens to this team. Oh, we don't have troops. Look at that. I voted no, but try. Okay. Okay. Got 56% of you guys saying yes. So let's close it. See how many of you guys voted. The 54% are order and lane players. Okay, so let's look at what we have in terms of troops now. Okay, we got some guardians, which is nice. Okay, we can do this. Let's run. So let's run some marauders and on these guys. Right, we don't have a full. I don't have a full. It's not full, so can't send those. Let's go with a small on Bjorn. Well, we can do this. Yeah, we can do this, and then we can do this. I told you guys this, this principle here, where I tend to try to run. Usually, you will see me running Gandalf the White here, correct? But the principle that I try to follow, just so I'm never caught by surprise or all my commanders get countered, I try to run one different troop size so that, for example, if they're running Guardians, they counter Bjorn, but then Saruman counters them, and nothing happens to Gandalf the Grey because they'll get 0 buffs either way, So let's go with this. You guys voted yes. We'll do one hit. Just one hit, just to see, like I said, everything averages out to be the same, but it would be kind of interesting to see just how much damage just how much damage a focus commander with a weapon like this can do. I mean, when people don't have the Palantir, a lot of people will use the gold pipe, and I've seen commanders do extremely well using the gold pipe. Got a couple people. I might full send here so I don't waste. It's gonna take a while. No, I'm gonna wait. I know, but they don't have attack, right? That's what I'm saying. People will trade off some stats in order to get, a good balance for them. That's what I'm trying to say. It might be. You're right. It might be the case, Najay. Okay, people are going. So by the time I get there, most likely, maybe something happened. Maybe nothing happens. Let me have a look west really quick. Let me look at the passes that we have here. Any movement? No, I mean a lot of forts, but other than that, no, there's nothing here. There's just an army over here. Jim Merchant. No, we're not. You're not gonna report me, Thanatos. Come on, man. I like me some RNG. Hello, Noxy. I'm a big fan of RNG. It's where the fun really lies. You know, you might not do you might do average, but when the RNG is on your side, then I like playing in somewhat safe RNG. That's what I like to do. Show you guys some reports. So Team B is running this currently. So Undying as the tank, Gandalf the White, Dane, and Shadow. Shadow is at Z4 currently. Might need to change. You got the command, which is nice, but then we can just go from. I gotta reset and give 1 point to this for the extra White Council cleanse. But we don't really need Sharp Blade. We can do with some defense. Some defense traits. That will be better for Shadow. Shadow's Relic Refined. Ooh, so nasty. 36% damage reduction. So good, so good. Okay, one more level. But in this case, we can swap this for something else. We can swap this for something more defensive. If we do have it. We could go with this. Yes, you're right, but it's still good. You know? It's still good. Any damage reduction is good. I'm not saying it's the one you should go for, but it's definitely better than most relics in the game currently. Okay, Undying is on this one. He's on this one. I won't get the side effect, but I do get a lot more defense. And this one can go as well because we're gonna have a lot of attack, and so could go for something more defensive. So this is offensive. Essentially, swap one for the other. All right. $73,000. What do you mean? Thanatos, 73,000. What's up, Cleomna? Oh, 73,000 on the pass. Okay. Let's have a look. $70,000 on the pass now, guys. Come on. What's up, LL Fujay? What's up, Finny? Jay Spinsky. It's been a while since I've seen you around. What's up, Pete? How much Siege died for the pin? Probably a little bit. A couple of hits over here, probably from sniping reinforcements, and then this big one. 14 million deaths. Okay. And Bear Panda Order, and then the two other third teams in these facts. What's up, Captain Jimmy? How are you doing? All right, guys. Let's see what happens. 71,000. Oh, it's going up. Oof, I land right before the reset, so lucky there. It would have been bad to waste stamina. Turn on the music. So some of the hits we had today. So let's have a look here. So took out 2 and then lost to the third one. Eve from Order running Gil. Not bad for running T2 units. That's actually quite good. Took half of my army out. 21,000 healing, so 140 versus 240. Dane with 85,000 damage. I did a little bit of basically the same. Then I did Dart Gordon running Witch King Shadow. Okay. 219 versus about 72,000, 16,000 healing from Undying. Then we hit these guys. These the name I can't pronounce. Okay. Gotta make sure that he's faster. Yeah. Fairly good result for somebody that was, 1/3. Only had 1/3 left. Did a couple of with Gala. I was trying this build earlier. Nah, not what I was expecting. This wasn't the hit I was looking into. So we had this one, which wasn't too bad. $125, $54, $46. Not too bad. We did about 230. Took 230. We're probably not consistent enough to justify running it. $180 versus 210. A lot of madness on this one. Oh. Is it a hybrid Undi? No, I mean, I was going for... My idea was if, Gala could tank, then it would save me a few hits from White Council into evasion. Then the evasion would help White Council last longer. But it's not, it's not working how I was intended to. The damage from Undying is pretty poor. And of course, that was the test. We knew it wasn't going to be, very good, but it wasn't not even close to what I was hoping it to be. So I'll give it a go later in the season, or at the end of the season potentially, but can't really afford to run this build right now. Show some Jack Sparrow reports. Well, I need them to send them to me because I'm not sure if I hit Jack. I think I hit Jack Sparrow once, maybe twice. Let's see if I can find it. I hit Pumbaa. Hit Kyle earlier. Kyle did really good against me. But I had forgotten to redo the skills too. I didn't do any damage skills on this one. Let's see. Jack Sparrow. Hit Morgan earlier as well. He did really well. Solid right there. Yeah, I'm not sure if I... here we go. I hit Jack Sparrow once. And I got... So he has a Z3, a Z1 with... Oh, nice. The Z6 and a Z9. 306. Ooh, look at that madness. Naughty Meat, I'm actually working on that build currently. Look at the madness in this one. 363. Yeah, that's crazy. A lot of... So... Potentially this madness here got me to hit myself heavy. Or maybe these four. I don't know. I gave none to Saruman and one to Bjorn. And I got the rest of the other ones. It takes quite a bit of time to read reports, my friend. So I hit Gecko, Jeffers, and then Bagheera. So let's see what happens here. 83,000. I'm pretty sure people that are like, what is what is this? 85,000 from Saruman on this hit here, and then against Jeffers. Ooh, 151,000. Look at that, baby. 151,000 versus them. That's not bad. Jeffers R13, Z6. Oof, Z10 on Dane. Z6 on Shadow, and a Z5. Jeffers is an old friend. I mean, we played together in the beginning before he went to lame. He had a mean frenzy Dwalin very early on. I left a pub full of beer and hot 70s lady just to watch the fights. Oh, nice. This is not decently hit, and then we lost this last one. Still doing more damage than Bjorn. Let's keep that for now just to see what's gonna look like. Ooh, oh wow. Took a lot of damage in this one. And a bit of madness too. R3 and a R6. That was a bad one. Shadow OP. Yeah, Shadow is amazing. Alright. 73,000, guys. 73,000. Troops wise, we're low. We're very low on resources. Got a lot of merit forts for, I mean, a few hours now we get the reset, so that's gonna help for sure. Gonna have to be very, oof, wow, to make 84 takes 200,000. I'm gonna have to make very, very, very cheap units, or as cheap as I possibly can. Yeah, definitely can't afford to be making fell beasts right now. So we'll do one set of guardians. And a little bit more of these marauders over here. Your gear will do the heavy lifting. Cheap units, possible mountain trolls, you'll be okay. That's what I'm working on. I actually I need a bit of few cave trolls in just a bit here as well. Let's cheap units will be the way. At least for now. Go full corn production and play T3, T2 trolls. Yeah, definitely. Those are good options for sure. The issue with going T2 trolls, right? I don't know what team you're playing, Ted. Right? Is running into those guardians, and we don't want to do that. So let's see some fellowship hits here. Ooh, Sher Khan. We played against them before. Z11. What's Juan? Hasta el último directo vi enteré que fellow entiende en español. Yes, sí. Entiendo un poco. That pin is due for an update soon. Which one, Ayomir? The one that we're on right now on the pass, or your guys' pin? Muffin Man, the Z6 Undie. R12, R10, and an R10. I got all the relics open now. That's good. I appreciate it, Juan. You are funny, Ramiro. Go low. Taking half of his life. Yep. Just about half. Yep. Ooh, I get to see Alexander's team. Let's have a look here. He's running a Z7 or sorry, Z7, R7, R10. What? Wait a second here. Wow, he's running some 1.0 gear here. That's interesting. Wow. 1.0 gear here as well. Focus protection. Nice. I don't play anymore, fellow. I retire from my Panda Sub Officer. And this game, by the way, last season. Got it. Okay, that's unfortunate, but you know, I understand. And we got Loopy here. Oh, Z's. Z1. R13. Nice thing about being in Erebor, they get access to... Oof, nice. They get access to Woodman. Great units to use. Alright, so maybe a second wave going. Oof. Oof. Okay, let's... Oh, I still gotta wait. The reason why I don't want to send these guys is I'm running really low on troops. How much stamina we got? So I have to be very, very careful. Okay, we can do one more of this team. Still checking how my team is doing though, and I hope you have a great season. I hope so too. I hope everybody's gonna have plenty of fights, a lot of fun. And I promise, where's Law? Are you still in the chat, Law? Where is Law? What's up, Brandon? This started my new season. Is level 18 commanders in the first 2 hours good, or did I make a mistake full sweeping? No, that's actually pretty good. Now you gotta, if you've opened the 4th commander, it's good that you now start taking tiles with those like level 8 tiles. That would be good. I mean, that's the funny thing, D-Pig, I'll call you that. It's that the game has music, but it's funny, like it decides when it wants to play. It's very weird. Look, it has music. Very strange, but I do. Let me see if I can get the music up here. Give me a second here. Here we go. If it's too loud, you guys let me know. I'll turn it down. Well, he's in mortar, so we'll always hear Nazgul or Fell Beast sounds. I mean, exactly, but I was hoping for some music, you know? Music is nice. Diplo probably gonna ruin it, but for now it's good. We talked about that yesterday. Hopefully we're gonna have just a full season of fun. Alright, so they got 30 armies on this. I mean, they might have a few hidden over here because of Fog of War. You never know. 13-3. We got it down to 59, guys. Order strong, but will be good fights with you guys. Yeah, so far it's been great. RP Big Server is also fun at the moment. Floppy, where do you play? I'm just trying to find something here really quick. While he's marching over there, give me just a second. All right, 5 minutes. We're down to 60,000. It keeps going back up. We hit a few times. It goes back up. How many armies am I using? I'm using currently 2 to 3. But due to troops, mostly 2 right now. really lacking in troops. You need to find a way to put in some Legion Urbana or Massicaita as background music. Got this. Let's go, Askill. Let's go. You're gonna be fighting here for hours for sure. Gonna be the big hiccup for Erebor and Gondor. I'm trying to find somebody really quick. Where's my phone? Jeez, where is this? We got 4 minutes for us to arrive. Damn, Panda slapping Order and Lame right now. I mean, are we? They still got 50 armies over here, and we got maybe a few more, but get off my pass. I just want open field warfare ready. It's a rough thing, you know. Open field is tough, and if it was Taiyoteki like 1.0, I definitely say I love open field warfare. How this game is right now, you know, just to get through this here. Where is it? Now, just to get through this section here is going to take us 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1 hour. 1 hour to get from this side to this side. And that's on a straight line. You know, basically on a straight line almost. Even, okay, if we were on a straight line, it's 5, 10, 20, 30. Then 40, 45 minutes. Okay. So that alone, you can see the problem. The timer is a big issue. Let me see, is it? That's covering everything for you guys. I guess we can make it tiny. There we go. Perfectly placed. How many armies on the east? What do you mean on the east? On this side, you mean? There's around, I mean, very close to the pass, around 50. What kind of firepower did they dedicate to the Eastern Pass? A lot. I mean, they had a lot of armies sort of all day. I believe they kind of went, you know, they kind of went here at first. They were trying to move down south. Did they take this one? So like Erebor already took this crossing here. So they're pretty in our space, but because we started attacking the pass, I would assume that many of them have pulled back in order to defend it. We'll see. All right, let's see what happens here. We're gonna get a big focus hit from Saruman. What is gonna happen? Are we gonna get wrecked and barely do any damage? Come on, where is Saruman or Sauron? Yeah, right here. Come on, guys. Let's go. Clear it. Clear. Oh, we cleared one. Oh, am I going back? Oh, defend. Oh. I only got one hit. I was hoping for, oh no, yeah, just one hit. 2 hits, okay. Yeah, but that one hurt a lot. Okay, we'll keep as it is for now, you know, just for fun. This one did hurt a lot though, wow. Okay. Yeah, it's coming back down, but the beard is coming back. 51,000, guys. We're down to 51,000. Since what hour are you on that pass? All day since 8 o'clock. So earlier today, what happened was Erebor took it, but they didn't advance. They just took it as, I'm going to assume, as a defensive strategy. A couple of hours later, they took this pass over here. I don't remember what time it was, but it was pretty early in the day. They took our pass and can we see anything? No, there's nothing. Yeah, nothing can be seen. And then they started moving south, you know, into our lands here. And they've taken a lot of stuff. Need to paint it. Home base has some cheap, nice paints. What do I need to paint, Eduardo? Okay. Having to reinforce and pay. Ooh, if I do that now, I cannot do one more hit. I might have to either full send from my base or just wait. So Erebor didn't expect to be that difficult to defend the pass. Potentially, I don't know. Oh, the beard. Oh, definitely. I definitely will be painting the beard probably tomorrow. It's maybe that could be the case, Ted, but I don't know. Then again, look, this could be, you know, one reason, but maybe they're wanting to defend their side and then move east, which I do think is a great idea too. I'm gonna have to give him some troops and send it up there. Hopefully we have enough. Okay, we got enough for this one. I have enough for him. The battle is crazy. Yeah, it's been pretty good so far. I might give him this. Yeah, that's good. And some... I know what I'm gonna do. Give me a second. I can do this really quick. Yep. Do we have... I want to cancel this one. I want to do just these guys. All right. I think I should be able to do this. Yep. There you go. And we're gonna go with that. Kind of an expensive build, but that's okay for now. I wish didn't stream live. We're streaming live, Des. What do you mean? We are streaming live. Let me just check my equipment if I got everything that I need. I'll leave this one for now as it is. I go back and forward a little bit on some things on that build. What is Galadriel running? Give me a second. Galadriel is on that. Okay. Galadriel here is. I can potentially do this. This might be a little bit better on this one. Okay. Then this one. The focus will be nice for the healing. Let's see what it looks like on the defense. Yeah, exactly. Okay, 206. Ooh, not bad, not bad. I think this is good. I think I can live with this for now. We can live with that for now too. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine for now. Ooh, what happened here? $10 Linden gets the ring. All right, you called it. All right, 10 minutes and Undying is over here. Not gonna lie, Ice Grim has a extremely strong account too. No. I need to see, no, not this one. This one. See if we got any reports from here. So we got Quado, Kid's Assistant versus P. Sherman, Z1 to Z6, and really good. Oh, so you're exposing me now. Wow. Shout out to Zeus. Good fight. Good fight for sure. I mean, you killed me here. Look at all that was an expensive loss for me. Resource wise. 211, 280. A little bit of madness to yourself there. I'll take that one. Opens Z17 Dane, fellow, this is mine. You is Z12 Dane. Oh, you're still very high in merit, aren't you? So you're doing good, man. You're doing really well. So currently, I'm sitting in second place for merit in my team, with Thanatos in third, Alexander the Great. Contribution-wise, it's cool. And then affluence, okay. I'm gonna have to full send like this. I don't have stamina to, depending what time they send. Okay, so next hit is, all right. In fact, Alexander is at a concert live and playing. Oh, I don't have the image anymore, but you know, if anybody knows OG Assassin from Gaia, okay? I remember him sending me a video of him in a concert with his wife. You know, they're sitting, like, I think it was like a concert where you sit down at a table and stuff, kind of posh. And then he sent me a video of his wife recording him. She's like recording herself, kind of like, look, this is me at a concert, and this is what my husband is doing. And so she's recording herself, and then she like flips the phone to him, and he's sitting down, looking down, you know, at the table, playing Rise to War. So it was so funny, but it's true, man. It's the reality. It's the reality. A lot of times that's how it is. Familiar scenario. I think most of us have been there, yeah. What would you suggest? Get Saruman R4 or Gimli his relic? Which would you do first? Is Saruman and Gimli your two main commanders? Exactly, Ted. That's exactly how it was. Ramiro, oh my, are you bilingual? All right, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving the whole Disney vibe between Order and Lame. It's actually quite cool to be reading Disney characters. You know, I like it. Pretty awesome. So Bambi's mother. Whoever you are, you know, in like your real in-game name, you know what happened to Bambi's mother, right? I haven't met you yet, Najay. Can you give me a hint? Jack Skellington, Bruno. I don't know if Bruno is from Cinderella. Oh, I know Najay actually. Quite a main character in OG Disney. I mean, whenever I see a Galadriel as a main, I'll definitely know who you are. Let me see if I can find you. I'm assuming you've been at the. Oh, Tar Morgan didn't change his name. See if I can find any other Galadriels here. Donald Duck, is this you? Let me see. I think this might be you. I think this is Nate. Yeah, boy, of course. Now, where is that other account that runs Galadriel to? Not Morgan. Did he change his name too? Yeah, Phoenix. Did Phoenix change his name too? Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. We going. Boom. Come on. Not full, but we're gonna do what we can for the team. No, but he's not using Gala. Okay. The first pin of the season is beautiful. Well, the first pin, it is from the guys on the west. But I get you, and we're trying here. We're trying here. I'm a little bit late, but I'm gonna send because this should still be helpful. There's some guys still coming up. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, boys and girls. I might have to consider streaming with a few seconds of delay because it's definitely is hard to have any kind of surprise element when you guys can just basically see what I'm doing and then send. Or do, you know, kind of counteract of what you can see from my screen. So I have to do that in the future. We see your armies anyway. I mean, yes, of course, but come on, guys, come on. 28 down. $13.28. Did we just hit? Ooh, 27, guys. 27. Time is I think it might be best if I don't send this time and I just wait for the next round. We're down to 19,000, guys. 19,000. I guess we're full. We're sending. Can we get any other team set up here quick so we can send? This army is gonna be tough. I don't have enough. Actually, I'm gonna have to do the opposite. I'm gonna have to try the opposite here. Yes, this. Just check the skills now. Yes, okay. Okay. Attack and defense, yes, that's fine for now. What's Key Rune doing? Yep, that's yeah, basic. We can go with this. This one might be. Let's keep it like this for now. But I am concerned with Galadriel's defense. Ooh, I landed somewhere. So I hit Snow White. Shadow in my formation currently not Oof, I mean, not really impressed. Look at this. Gandalf the White going for the kill here. That's good. Only 13,000 of healing. Come on, man. I need more from you. You have enough. No, got enough. And then I lost to this guy. Did quite a bit of damage, but lost. Yeah. Now the question is 13,000 guys. Let me see the defense on Galadriel. Yeah, we need to change this way too low. So I'm gonna do us any good. Would have Gandalf half trolls, but I don't have enough resources right now to get half trolls Ted, but it's a unit that I do want to run. I need to change Galadriel, so that's right. That's not the best. What can we get here? I need one of these. I need to change a couple of things later. I need high defense, so we can go. Only have 2 harps right now. I can make another one. And since Undyne is back, I will. Okay. I'll do this for now. I need to put another full defense gear set for me in a little bit here, so I don't have to keep swapping between these two. Basically, have 3 tanks. Issue here, I still don't think I have a whole lot of defense with this, but I need to send her faster, else I'm not gonna make it for next run. 52. Undyne is back, but oh, he's in the main team. Let's see, defensive ones, and probably gonna have to go with this for now. So now I have a lot of defense. They need to be. There you go. Let's go with that. I'm pretty sure they're going to be trying to defend this with everything they have now because got 21 minutes. When he opens his inventory, I'm just pretending to be blinded. Eduardo, that's a good question for Thanatos. Thanatos, want to answer that really quick. He dropped them today, if I remember correctly. All right, guys, come on. 14,000. Oh, they pushed them back. I mean, Sauron's gonna be hitting, just sitting here defending because there's nothing we can do. No stamina. No troops. He's fine with this. I gotta fix my gear sets right now between tomorrow and Sunday. Undying needs one more piece of gear. We can give him. Oh, let's just give him this. We'll give him this, and we'll give him the dwarf. Where's the dwarf one? No, dwarf one is on somebody else, isn't it? It's on Shadow. So we leave as it is for now. That is enough. Actually, we'll give him this. Okay, at least we got some focus there, and probably just enough defense. 192, not bad. We can deal with that for now. All kids' reports are full of money. 7 for R5 Undying and B team. One less Gil Simp in the wild is nice. Sorry, boss, to disappoint you. Coming for a hit. Let's go, Logic. Let's go, baby. Come for a couple of hits. Focus on one set of gear because I don't have more. Hey, more gear should I use today? Come on, guys, come on. We're so close. I play on LD emulator. I do need to check out the MSI one. Whoa. Look at that. Nobody noticing this guy here. He's serious. Wow, guys, somebody with reach. Somebody with reach needs to drop this guy here. His name Dash for a reason. I'm assuming this is not old school Saint, is it? Has Saint quit? I mean, I know he wasn't playing much, but oh, Saint is, there you go. Saint is still in the game. That's awesome. So I said hi to Saint just now then. All right. Nice formation from Saints. Good times fighting OG Iron. Good times. Okay, seems like we're going, y'all. It might be just enough time for Galadriel to come. If we go to occupy it, might be just enough time for me to sit at the crossing then, at the pass for the timer. Let's go. 11,843. What happened, Logic? Did you get wrecked? There we go. Oh, he hit Siege. Oh, it happens. Guys, not gonna lie, we're getting very close. What are your plans when you get into Evermore territory? Good question. I have one hit left. I launch with Occupy. That's a good strategy since you're low. I mean, my other formation also low, so I'm so close to taking on Alexander. So close. I must send Undyne. Oh, I don't have troops for Undyne yet. Are you a leader or officer? No, I'm not. And I'm quite... No, I've been enjoying the game a lot this season by not having to be in diplomatic chats. Occupation, occupation, occupation! Let's go, baby. Land on it. Sit on it. 24 armies. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You guys might be witnessing history in the making, guys. History in the making, y'all. 4 minutes. Galadriel lands right before that timer resets. So we could make it happen. We can make it happen. If Sauron had one more piece of stamina. Will you go after Merc? Great questions. Great questions. I just don't have them answers for you. Come on, guys. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Timer is coming down. I don't have... I have potions, but I've already used them on those guys, so I can't use them. Where's Sauron? Sauron, you know? Oh, I can use on him, I guess. But the other ones... Look. Ah. The issue is... I don't have enough AP points to give to the other ones as well. Or give me a second. I might be able to send. Give me a second here. Who is here? So, ooh, look at this. Saruman, Bjorn, and Gandalf. Not you, man. Oh, there you go. Come on, come on. Where's Sauron? Where's Sauron? Gandalf has been used, so I'm gonna have to go with one of these. One hit. Might be just one hit, but if it's enough, then if I reinforce first, how long does that take? 3 minutes. Nope, we're going. That's fine. That's fine. We're sending. Let's go, baby. Let's go. $33. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go, guys. Let's go. Ooh, good hit. R13. R15, Z5, and Z8. R10, Z3, Z2, And Z11. Nasty. Nice. Nice, Thanatos. Let's go, baby. 1 minute and 24. I saw on his landing. Oh, I'm occupying. How's the lowest? How many seconds to go? Less than a minute. Less than a minute, guys. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Galadriel about to land. So I know it's like 5-6 seconds after she lands. If they don't deplete all of our armies, then we take the pass. Come on. So 10 more seconds, guys. 10 more seconds. Let's go. All right. We're occupying it. Let's go, baby. Yee! I gotta screenshot this. Let's go. Yeah. Exactly, from 8 a.m. today till 11:30 p.m. to be able to take this pass. Ashen Plains for me now has been undeeps from the previous seasons with Eudes. Now, should we just hit these guys? Let's send Galadriel here once. Let's see what happens. I mean, I could have gone here too. Have no idea what city in these forts. Siege. I mean, if it's siege, we kill them all. That would be nice too. A lot of siege, I guess. Okay, so somebody wrecked me now. I should have pulled back on that one before that one. Okay, so we got a couple of hits here. We got a siege hit. No, not necessarily. No, not necessarily a siege hit. Oh, not that one. Okay, not a siege hit. By all means, look at Thorn, baby. Whew, 89,000 from Azog. 41 from Kirun. Many anomalies. That's what we're going after. All the anomalies. That's what we're trying to find. Good set of anomalies. That's good. Second hit versus Bagheera. We did better versus them with this team than we did with the other one. 50,000 damage from Galadriel. Wow. And 90,000 taken in damage. That's amazing. Cool. So far, not too bad. And then we got wrecked here. Let's see what we got. Getting so close to Alexander doesn't stop. He's doing really well. What can we buy? What can we buy? All right. Whew. One less problem to deal with. Let's see what World Chat is saying. Yeah. I am. What the? All right, so let's see what we do with this now. There's still some armies to take. It's gonna be a long hurdle to get through this, and we still need to contain the east. You know, we still need to contain this part. It's over here. Oh, I think there was a fort being built here. Not anymore. All right, amazing, guys. I hope you guys, you know, I think it was good. I hope it was good for you guys to witness, you know, something like this happening during, you know, throughout the live. It definitely was fun for me to be able to stream this. Yeah, so now I have to wait for Gandalf the Grey to replenish the stamina. So hopefully somebody either hits me or we just sit here for a while, or we swap. You think they will run to the east now? I don't think so, Angus. Just, you know, when somebody has the pass inside of your side, you really want to do everything that you can to protect it. And so I think they're gonna be sending armies to defend it. Look, it's not gonna be easy to take any of this out, so we're gonna be here for quite some time, I think. And this is one of those things that I miss. 280,000 damage. Oh, I mean, Merit, I think he's talking about. So, same time tomorrow. We'll see. I mean, like I said, because of the passes, essentially the fight becomes just this, you know, and that's what we're gonna have to get through now. Just a bunch of forts. That's it. But we're gonna do our best, and we're gonna continue having some fun. All right, guys. We'll be here for a couple more minutes still. I'm not going anywhere just yet. All right, so we're taking this one out. Let me see if I have enough troops for Undying now. We should be able to heal some of these guys back. Now we have a lot of merit points to get resources in 20 some minutes, so that's gonna do us some really good. That even exists. Let's get some of these guys healed. Yeah, we're good to heal all of them. There we go. Let's make some cheap troops now. Get some of these guys. Who's winning right now? Nobody is. You know, Erebor had taken the pass. We took it back now. Or we took it, not took it back, we took it from them. So we have one pass that goes into Ashen Plains inside their territory, and they have a pass that goes into our land over here. So we currently have, and nothing else for now anywhere else. The pin is still at 40. I can't even see the pin now because of the flag. Oh, okay, I have to wait. Exactly. It's being active for a week where, you know, the dopamine, all that stuff is, you know, very, very strong is much easier than being active when the PvP hasn't stopped for 30 days. Definitely. Yeah, sometimes there are early tendencies. Yep, for sure. They'll either have to defend middle to defend resources, main territory to try to get the pass back. My assumption is they're going to try to get the pass back. I think. The tough thing is everybody's going to be basically low on resources the whole season. You know, I have 100,000 in grain, and I'm not the top player with affluence. You got other players with higher affluence than me. Not by a huge margin, but definitely higher. And even 100k per hour is nothing. So I might have to consider dropping some tiles here to get some more resources, because we still got a lot of tiles to capture. We're capped out at 141 currently, so let me just do something here really quick. I gotta draw something here really quick. Just bear with me. It's too small. All right, cool, done. Just had to draw something really quick. We got almost 30 armies here, guys. This is the time. There's not a whole lot of armies coming towards us, so we have to make this time right now. Have to. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries, Angus. Philo, I've questioned King of Men R4 ability affects other commanders' units or just its own. It affects everybody. So, well, not necessarily everybody. Let's have a look. Make sure I'm not reading anything wrong. Okay. It affects all the three formations that you have. So first 5 rounds damaged out by 3 ally formations plus 15. And so those 3 formations, when affected by effects such as stun and madness, their damage received minus 30. Okay. Does that make sense? It's for those 3 formations. King of It needs a 3rd damage dealing skill. Yes, if you're trying to make him a full damage dealer. I agree with you. There are commanders like Thorin, King of Man, Oglerg. There's quite a few. Lurtz. Although he does good damage, it's only 2 damage skills. which then you kind of get it back when you get the relic. I get it. It becomes a very expensive T2 to get it up there because every other one has 3 skills. Thorn is another example of having damage skills. Undying is another example. Either you should want to make him a support, or you're gonna make him a, or a damage dealer. It's just weird. What else? There's quite a few like that. But although Bard has 3 damage dealing skills, they're actually not very strong. Thanks, bro. It's just that in Spanish the message is often not understandable. Sorry, Juan. Which message? I told devs to change Mouth of Sauron R3 into all commander damage, not just normal attacks, to have a true damage dealing counter. That would be cool. I mean, he used to be that, right, in 1.0. That's what Mouth of Sauron was. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Juan. You're welcome. Okay, so we're taking this one. Right, good. That's what we gotta go for. All right, we took one more, guys. Every tile we take is a small win. Every tile we take is a small win. I don't have. Come on, give me. Come on, Sauron. One hit, man. Just one. Oh, 14 minutes. Sheesh. Can't even do anything. All right. Let's recharge Galadriel then. Can we recharge her? Does she have enough? No, she doesn't. Well. You know what, guys? I think it's time. It might be time. Let's see. Let's see what happens to Undying. Alright, Undying has one. Lucky y'all. Let's send Undying over here. Whew. We're very far. Wish I had a fort closer. So we'll send it over there. Hopefully we can help sustain that tile. And we'll slowly move towards the road over here. That is not a road tile, surprisingly. Okay, that's where we're gonna have to go then. Let's see what happens. We have quite a few armies defending. Pretty good so far. Cars, they should bring back Grima and Khaldun to their glory days. Look, although I love the feeling of 1.0, I do understand how overpowered the T1 were compared to most T3s. Nobody needed to run Danes, Gandalf the Whites, Galadriel's, Elrond's, nothing really. You could do almost everything that you needed with just Khalduns, Yuzras, Dwalins. Even Gorbags. Good night, Eduardo. I shall be jumping to our server there as well, my friend. Oh no, it closed. No, I closed myself off on this one, did I? Yep, because I have it on my phone too. I use Gildan, Gandalf the White. Great. That's good, man. Just better as mid-level, mid-low spender. What do you mean? What is better as a mid-level low spender? Talking about 1.0? Definitely. I agree. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. It's just, I don't think it was fair how much, if you're gonna look from a business perspective and money wise, right? Curious Team, you had still trolls on Gandalf the White. Why? Because that's the only troops I have. I'm making do with what I have right now, and Gandalf the White did one of the hits did more damage than Shadow with these guys, so I'm just keeping them there for the next hit. That's all. No particular reason. And so I understand. I used to have Dwalin, Frenzy Dwalin. I used to run Haldir. I loved running Haldir. I miss 1.0 just like everybody else. But when you look from a financial standpoint, you could get a Grima to R4 in all purple gear, and they could wreck R25 tier 3 commanders. It doesn't make sense, because with basically $50 you could get a Grima to R4. $100, okay, let's go a little bit more, and purple gear after a few seasons is not extremely hard to get. Just comparing those two things, R25 takes, I don't know, $40,000, $30,000, I don't know, to get to $50,000, probably less, but probably around $20,000 to $30,000, and somebody with $100 can beat all of that. So it doesn't make sense, the disparity between a tier 3 and a tier 1. But I do think that most tier 1s are useless in the game right now. Most of them are. You have like one skill that is okay, everything else is just kind of pointless. Which commanders do you recommend using? King of Men R9 or Legolas R12? With the way you have it set up, I probably use Legolas, because Legolas will likely do more damage than King of Man. With the build that you're showing me, you know. So but it also depends, right? You can run it two different ways. You could potentially run Gil as your tank and then Legolas as a damage dealer, or you can potentially run King of Man as your tank and Gil as a troop damage, right? You can do something. You could do that as well. I don't know how. I honestly don't know how well it will do on average. So, but I've seen a couple of people running King of Man with as a tank with damage dealing formations, and it's done okay. So you can test those two things out. Got myself a nice build of Gandalf the White, Gimli, Gil, and Elrond. Works great so far. See, there you go. So it could potentially work. Now, is it gonna do consistent? Is it gonna do great consistently like the meta does? You gotta try and tweak it. You know, I have a couple of friends running some really off meta stuff, and they're destroying the evil meta. They play RP. They're destroying the evil meta. So you can get things to work. It just takes time to tweak and really study your builds. A lot of times people don't tend to spend enough time to learn their builds, and so they kind of see what other people are doing. Why isn't my Saruman, why isn't my Dane doing as good? Well, maybe because you're making your Dane hit before Saruman, and so when Dane hits, White Council is not yet stripped, hence Dane will do less damage. One theory, right? Why is my Dane getting stunned or maddened so much? Well, maybe it's because your enemy's formation that gives madness or stun on the same round as you, as your big hits, is going first. So they go first, they cast madness or stun on your Dane, and then you don't act. So you gotta look at your reports to see how you can tweak. You know. You can still do a lot of good. All right, boys and girls, we've been live for exactly 2 hours, and today I'm going to honor my time because I want to be back tomorrow with hopefully some more action. And since the battle has not necessarily died down, but of course slowed down a little bit, And I gotta get some more troops. I got 7 minutes before the clock turns over and we get some more resources. I'm gonna read just the final comments here, and I'm gonna bid you guys good evening. All right. Gorebags and Gorebag and TE were amazing. Oh, I mean, how were the T1s in 1.0 were great. Elwyn did okay. I'm not really after seasons 5, 6 when people are really were starting to spend on their commanders. Elwyn wasn't as strong as she was before, but she was still solid. Let's see what else. Haldir, I loved using Haldir. I loved using Dwalin, Khaldun, Yuzra, Gorebag. Those were the main ones. Also kind of fun running Ori. I ran Ori for a while, able to get him to do quite decent versus some pretty strong commanders. And Boromir is actually kind of fun to play. Definitely not as strong. He's probably stronger in 2.0 than he was in 1.0. So Ballin Retaliate, that was my go-to commander right there. Have a good evening, Helm. Good evening, One Head Arc Project. All right, guys. Look, I shall see you guys tomorrow. Come back for another round. I'm gonna work very hard tomorrow though to be live earlier. Although we had, I think, at a point 80 people watching. So, but I know that the people in the EU and the UK would like it to be a little bit earlier so everybody can join together. All right. I appreciate you guys being with me today. It was amazing. Probably one of the most epic live streams I've done in terms of gameplay, because usually things are slow, but that was epic. Hitting the pass, finally took it, and we'll see what the next few days hold for the season. All right, guys, don't forget a couple of things. Hit that like button, subscribe. All right, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everyone.